Alright, so the first thing we have to learn in Moodle is the ability to add different activities and different resources for the student to use. What you're going to come to is a big screen, and you're going to have this button that says Turn Editing On. When I do that, all this very scary stuff appears. Okay, so the difference between the resource and activity is a resource is something that you are going to give the student to read to do an activity. Okay, so we're going to go over this a little bit later on how to import or OCR, optical character recognize, your older lessons into a web-based format such as Moodle and add them as resources. But for right now, let's kind of look at it as a plain simple, how to add a resource and what is an activity. So if we drop down resource, we have an insert label, a compose text page, compose web page, link to a single file, display a directory, or add an IMS content package. Okay, so an insert label would be just something like if you were going to put a module name on this topic. So this is topic 1. Okay, we're going to insert a label. And I'll insert a label such as Learning Moodle Module 1. And please take note, if you use Firefox at mozilla.com, you'll have a nice spell check going on in real time. So I would highly suggest using Firefox as you're developing lessons in Moodle. Alright, works just like Microsoft Word. In fact, if you just highlight the text, you can do all kinds of fancy formatting. Let's say I want to put a 14-point font on this and make it bold. Okay. Also, if I wanted to add something like an actual link to a website in here, very easy to do. I'll just give you an example. I'll type link here. I'll highlight it and go to this button right here, insert web link. Now, a lot of times it'll insert a new thing called link. You'll see that. Let's just say I put a link to Google here. Of course, you can add any link that you want. And for the title, I'll show you what I mean. If I put a title here and type link, there we go. We have link, and that's the title of it. So let's do another example of this. Let's also put link to, and let's insert. I can also put a target in here as a new window. This way they don't actually leave the site. Okay, so what I'm going to do is save these changes. I'll show you what this looks like. Alright, so there we go. We got Learning Module 1. I got a link and I got a link 2. If I click on link 1, what it's going to do is overwrite Moodle and take you to a website, and Moodle is no longer active. Okay, but however, I'm going to hit the back button and go to link 2. Okay, this time, if you can see, it launched it in a new tab. So the student can go back to here or go to here. This is a much better way to approach things. Alright, now if I ever need to actually go in here and edit that, I can go into the little hand. And let's say I just don't want these in here because these are actually supposed to go into something else. I wouldn't put a link in a title. Alright, so that's a basic resource of inserting a label. And I'll show you a little bit more in the next little video.